Round 5 is, why are positive affirmations so good for us? If you're not familiar, a positive affirmation is something you say in a positive way about yourself. I often recommend that people make it a goal that they have in the future that they have achieved, right? Like, I can easily walk 2 miles. Maybe that's not where you are right now, that's your goal, but you say that as it's real. I am strong, I am faithful, I can handle any storm, everything always works out for me. These are affirmations, and it's actually been scientifically proven that these words, these thought patterns, can truly help us. And positive words in general have an energy that really does help those around us. You've all heard of the study where there was 2 plants watered and fed exactly the same. One was bullied all day, every day, and one was spoken to with love and affection. The bullied one died, the love and affection one grew. It's fascinating, right? Well, why? What are you going to get out of using affirmations regularly? Because this is something I recommend that you start implementing in your daily routine. And the first thing is, you're going to get a shifting mindset. When your mindset is thinking, oh, I'm so stupid, cancel, clear. Oh, I can't believe I always mess everything up, cancel, clear. That's what's going to happen. You are beating yourself up left and right. And so what if instead you said, I'm new at this and I'm doing my best. I'm learning. I'm going to master this quickly. It's easy to me to learn this skill. It completely changes. So it's a shifting mindset that before you know it gains some momentum, which is where we want to get to. Next is self-encouragement. I mean, when you're in a hard spot and you're saying an affirmation, it can be so encouraging. I can learn this easily, right? That's one of the most important affirmations you can say. This is easy for me. I can cook with ease. I am learning to do this program with ease, whatever it might be. You'll start to feel really encouraged, because instead of being like, oh, this is impossible, you're hearing the right things. Third is reinforcing positive self-talk. This is a habit. And I always say, you can't break a 20-year habit with a 10-minute lesson, right? Or a 10-minute training. So you're sitting here and you're going, okay, affirmations are powerful. I'm always really negative about myself, to myself, so I'm going to try this. You're not going to be perfect the first time. You have a wall here, and rain has come, and self-criticism has bore holes, little trails all the way down the rock of that mountain. And now you're trying to get that water to go down a different trail that hasn't already been buried so deep. And so it's going to take time to continue to redirect the water to the new spaces you want it to go, to continue to redirect your mind and your language and your thoughts and your expectations. But the more you do it, the more it will become second nature. And that's where you're going to just naturally reinforce with self-talk. It'll build your confidence, because not only will you feel more positive and confident about the things that you're doing, but you'll become more confident with each success. You'll overcome limiting beliefs. A lot of the lies that we tell ourselves are limiting beliefs. Oh, I could never teach that class. I could never share a product like that. I could never have a lot of followers. I could never help people. Nobody wants to learn from me. All limiting beliefs. And I cancel and clear it, right? Don't even want that energy near me, because you can teach that class. You can share that product. You can learn that skill. That's the truth. And the more that you kind of overcome that limiting belief, the higher you're going to be able to soar towards your goals. Next is stress reduction. When we're positive, it's just perennially less stressful. How often have you sat up at night and thought, how am I going to do this? This isn't going to be easy. I'm not sure what to do. I hope I don't make a mistake. Imagine flipping that. So you're not saying those things anymore. Isn't that going to be great to release that stress, put that negativity down? Next is, it will actually foster resilience, which is how I came upon it and why I studied it. Because resilience is our ability to bounce back, right? Our ability, despite struggles, to be strong, our ability to learn new things, right? It's all about our strength. Well, you're going to consistently get stronger when you're more positive. And by complimenting yourself, what you're going to see is that you're not only going to start affirmations, I'm strong and I do this easily, you're going to start actually projecting success for yourself. And that's going to help you with resilience. You're going to recognize when you're doing better, even when you're not perfect. So let's say you get an 8 out of 10 one day in terms of how you feel like you're doing. A more negative person would say, I'm never going to get 10. But a resilient, positive person would say, holy cow, you got 8. 10 is so easy from here. Once you get to 8, 10 is so easy. You're going to easily reach 10 tomorrow. See how that's different and how it fosters kind of this positivity and resilience. And then last but not least, it enhances goal achievement. It's just a fact. When you are positive and supportive of yourself, now this includes all the actions with it, right? What did Kerry Washington say in the interview? You can't pray to God to send you a bus and then not run to catch the bus. The bus isn't there to scoop you up. You may have to run to catch that bus, but you can run. And so in all these instances, when I'm talking about enhancing your goal achievement, you can do the things. And when you have this affirmation practice on your side, when you have this positivity on your side, it's going to feel even lighter and easier. So this week, just try it a few times. Come up with a few affirmations that make sense to you, that resonate with you. Things always work out for me. That's amazing, right? Try it and see if by 3 or 4 days in, you don't notice a change. I'd love to hear how you react and how you feel. So have a great night. I'm so glad you're here. And I'll see you back here for tomorrow's Fridays live after 5. If you're new here, it means tomorrow, one of our focuses is going to be Unfollow Friday. We don't unfollow with drama or announce ourselves. We just unfollow accounts in the social media world that don't align with our energy and our values, aren't feeding us new educational information, and aren't entertaining. So we don't exactly get anything from the account. We want to start following groups and people who are really our vibe so that we can grow and learn with them. This isn't about unfollowing people you disagree with. That's actually great to have people you disagree with because that's how we grow. That's what our country was built on. But it's about having people who you disagree with and still vibe with. Right? So you might have a disagreement about whether when you're putting a puzzle together, you start with the edges or you start with the middle, but you can still have fun putting a puzzle together. So be thinking as you head into tomorrow exactly who you might unfollow. And I'll also have recommendations for follows.